This is just a sound check, checking the sound. This is just a sound check, checking the sound. This is just a sound check, checking the sound. This is just a sound. This is just a sound. This is just a sound. Right, we seem to have a little bit of a loop. I'll find out why that is. 2 seconds. It's a strange one. Hopefully that'll go away. Right, hello there, hello there. Hiya Phantom, hiya Nia, how's it going? I seem to be having a little bit of a sound loop. I'm hoping that's gone away. We'll find out just now in a little second if this keeps playing over and over again. Right, hello there. Right, hello there, hello there. Hiya Phantom, hiya Nia, how's it going? That should be us, okay. Yeah, I've actually been playing this for, like, literally, I've played Total War since I was a kid, but I've been playing Warhammer 2 since it launched, Warhammer 1 since it launched as well. I play this nearly every day of my life, and I've never mentioned it. I very rarely talk about it, I very rarely ever bring it up. I'm not sure why, because it's one of my favourite games ever, so I figured it was finally time to start streaming it. But how you doing, Phantom? How was the rest of your night last night? Sorry, I'm just putting together one last little sound check before I jump into this game. Again, this game is really, really hard to run on any kind of hardware. Like, it's so hard to run. So I don't know how that's going to transfer over into the stream. It might be a bit laggy, or it might be a bit... I might struggle a little bit. We'll see how it goes though. I'm glad you're good. I'm glad. Right, I've got a few people watching now, so I think it's time to get the camera on. See my handsome face. There we go. Looking good. Right, yeah, I've got my coffee. Had to run. McDonald's is just round the corner, and we had no coffee in the house, so I thought I would go and get a coffee. I'm going to go first, and then we'll... Looks like a weird coffee. And then we'll jump into this game. Have you ever played this one before, Phantom? Warhammer? Or any Total War game for that matter? Had a busy day. I'm hoping I don't have transport issues tomorrow because of the rain. Yeah, hopefully not, man. Hopefully, like, the roads aren't too bad and all that kind of stuff. We've got this we've got this COP26 thing on just now in Glasgow. So most of the central belt is just pinned back with crazy protesters, and well, the president of the USA is in the country right now, so there's just, and all the world, not all the world leaders, but many of the world leaders are in the country just now, so I think transporting Scotland's a bit of a write-off. Not Warhammer 2, but played Three Kingdoms and Troy, nice one. Yeah, Three Kingdoms is great. Troy, did I play Troy? I don't think I played Troy. I think it was a spin-off game, I think it might have been, I can't remember, but anyway, coffee's good to go. So, well, thanks for keeping me company this late. I hope you're not up too early, and if you are, don't feel like you have to stick around or anything, but I do appreciate it, man. It was good catching up yesterday. I like a good civilized argument with you every now and then. I quite enjoyed that. It's quite fun. Right, wait a minute. I just need to message my dad. Okay, right. Let's go. We've done enough talking. We've done enough waiting. Let's jump in. We've got 7 people watching. That's more than enough. The more recent Total War Troy game. Oh yeah, because there was the older one. Is it? Okay, I've not played, because that came free with Game Pass or something, I'm sure. So yeah, that's great. Okay, right, let's jump into this game and see how it runs. If it's just a bloody mess and there's no resolution to this game, I'm not going to continue on with it. But I'm curious to see. I've already tweaked the options. The recommended graphics for this game for me said it should be Ultra, but you can't get Ultra. Nowhere can get Ultra unless you're playing at fucking NASA or something like that. Three Kingdoms is probably top of my list though. Yeah, Three Kingdoms is great. It's a brilliant game. And then you've got the what's it, the Asian ones. I never actually played any of the Shogun ones, although I know that they're amazing. Turn that down a bit. I think we'll just turn the whole master volume down a little bit. The music, yeah down. There we go, I can hear myself think now. Yeah, I've never played any of the Shogun games. I've played Empire, Total War, Medieval, Rome. But I have to say, I know this is in the fantasy setting, but I do believe that it's probably my favourite Total War game of all time. How are you doing? I'm looking forward to seeing you finally play this. Thank you, Ahsoka. Yes, thank you. I think I've mentioned it in a few streams that I was gonna play this one, but I never actually got around to it. But we're going to jump into a new campaign, and this is the new campaign for Total War 2. This is the one for Total War 1. We're going to this one because it's just better. It's just so much better. It's got better story, better events, better factions. Oh, it's hot. And as you can already see in the bottom of the stream, I've already chose my faction. I like to go the Dwarves. I'll sometimes go the Empire, but I find their units really boring. Not really anything exciting to them. I've not really messed around with the new factions too much, the High Elves and the Skaven, all that kind of stuff. I've played a little bit of the Orcs, a little bit of the Vampires, a little bit of Norsca, Bretonnia. You've got the Wood Elves, and there's just so many factions to this game, but we're going to go the Dwarves. And of all the Dwarven factions, I mean, I don't know too much about the lore of Warhammer. I know the basics, but I'm not an expert by any means. But you've got Thorgrim Grudgebearer, who is in charge of Karaz Akarak. He is the king, and if you want to play as that faction, you can go with both these guys here. But you're better going with the White Dwarf, who is much stronger and a much better leader in my opinion. Then you've got Clan Ungrand, who they're weakened. They're kind of like, if you ever watched The Hobbit, they're kind of like Thor and Oakenshield. They're weakened because they've lost their homeland. So until you get their homeland back, which can take ages, it's a really tricky faction to play. Then you've got Karakakadran, which is my favourite. These guys are badass. And then you've got Iron Brown Expedition, which is a new one. But we're going to go Iron Fist. And I think we're going to go hard. I usually play very hard, but it can be quite tedious if you spend too long at it. So yeah, we're going to go Battle Hard, Campaign Hard, and Chaos Invasion Legendary. The Chaos Invasion is basically, if you're comparing it to Lord of the Rings, it's like Mordor. It's the plague of all that is bad in Warhammer. And if you put it on Legendary, it just makes for a really interesting campaign, because they eventually spawn into the game and just absolutely reap havoc on the map. Just every faction, it becomes like a common enemy for every faction, which is quite exciting. So yeah, let's just jump right into this. If there's any issues with the audio or the visual quality, just let me know. I don't know how this is going to turn out. As I said, my internet's been a bit funny today, it's not been too great today. And as I said, this game is really tricky to stream, so... But we'll see how we get on. It's getting a bit warm, so I think the mouse coat's coming off now. But yeah, thank you very much to the 6 people who have stopped by. I know this is unannounced and a bit of a surprise. It's not a game that I usually do play, but I'm interested to see how it turns out. So, the load times in this game can sometimes be ridiculous. On my old laptop, you were sitting there, I'm not even joking, you could be sitting there for like 10 minutes just waiting for the damn game to load. But on this computer they seem to be much better, thankfully. Oh, you alright, Willow? She's sitting there sighing, she's wanting attention. And obviously every other load screen isn't as bad as this one. This one's just ridiculous because this is loading up the initial campaign. It always takes ages. I should have probably done this before I started the stream. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed the stream yesterday, the Halloween stream with Becca and Phantom. I had a great time. That was awesome. After that, I just pretty much sat and watched films for the rest of the night.
Slayer and king, prevail in your ancestors' woes, and carve a path of red ruin in the lost name of Drakebeard. Many monsters and Urks dare skulk in the shadow of Peak Pass. The Templehof vampires are such a threat. A grudge on all Zangonars. Do not let the undead fester in their nests. Further north, the Umgi of the Empire squabble with one another. All the while, Kislev prepares for the war of all wars, should evil seep from the frozen wastes.
Yeah, Kislev are going to get absolutely battered in this campaign.
But an immediate threat resides within these craggy mountains.
Bloody orcs.
The Red Eye tribe, a vicious horde of greenskins, sack and pillage the halls of your mighty kin. And they now dare turn their beady eyes on you, my king. Push back this green tide, my lord, for you are the last Slayer King of Karak Kadrin.
Well, thank you very much. Okay, let's hope my frame rate holds out for this. Okay, right, so whose message you make this over? Stop, please. Right, win 5 battles against Clan Mulder. That's not happened for a while, so we can class that one out. Capture and occupy Red Eye Mountain. These are just random kind of quick quests that we're given at the start of this campaign. Lurking in the Dark-Eyed Mountain, the Night Goblins make their quarters in the halls that should be home to our people. Yeah, so we need to reclaim that, of course. The dwarves are very, very bitter. Kind of like my own people, actually. We never let anything go. So if a grudge is issued, which is just another fancy word for a quest, you'd be good to complete it. Capture and occupy the following settlement, the Silver Pinnacle. Both of these are achievable in the not too distant future. Capture and occupy the following settlement, Karak Flag. Again, that'll take a wee while, but we'll get there. And Cragnash's Lair. Okay, and sack 4 settlements. Okay, so far we only have the 1 settlement and the 1 unit of troops, and we're currently being, I'd say, invaded by this small band of orcs here. And what I think we'll do is we'll just rush them, we'll just dive right in and fight them, and I'll show you a little bit of combat in this game. So we've got 500. They've got about 700. This should be a pretty easy fight because the orcs, the greenskins, are quite, they're pretty terrible to begin with. I've never played through as a dwarves, always go as the greenskins. Warg. Yeah, let's hope they don't initiate a warg against us. The battle call, that wouldn't be too good. Yeah, I've played as the greenskins, but I prefer to fight against them. Those horrible, absolute barbarians. So sorry, Ahsoka. It's nice to see you've actually played this game, though. It's comforting to know I'm not the only one that's on this stream that's played this game. Right, and this is when we find out if our computer can process OBS and this game at the same time. I think it might struggle a wee bit. Check our frame rate. Might have to drop the graphics a little bit. Right, in-game FPS, top right. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to drop those graphics a little bit. That's ridiculous. Okay, let's see. It's because I'm streaming as well, so basically I'm going to have to lower my graphics ridiculously and hope that improves things. We'll put them down to medium. See how we get on with that. Not a huge amount better. That's worrying. Don't really know what to say here. Let me just try one more thing. Turn the shadows off, see if that improves things a little bit. Effects. Yeah, I think the PC's struggling to stream and play the game at the same time. That's fine. Not an issue. We can drop it down even further. I'll tweak this when I'm off stream another time. Okay, let's dive into battle here. So we've got our general, who's an absolute machine. Turn the volume down a little bit. We've got our heavy units. We've got our berserkers. We've got 2 light infantry units. And we've got range units. I hate newer computers that can't roll old games. Some classic games almost unplayable on modern computers. Yeah, definitely. It's you can blame all the big companies like Steam, well, Microsoft itself obviously, but Steam and Epic Games and all that really don't help. Just being able to play a game, on a disc is impossible these days. Right, let's go for it. We'll send these guys this way, these guys this way, and I think I'll send my general right down the middle here. As I said, I think my computer's kind of working really hard to run this game and stream it, so I'm not expecting it to run like butter. But I'll try updating my graphics card off stream later on, see if that improves it. It usually does improve it quite a lot, so we'll see if that does anything. As I said, we're only getting like 20 frames a second, which is half of what I usually get. Right, so we'll charge them in there, nice and early. Send our archers in, and we'll take out their infantry first. This is the worst I've ever had this game looking, actually, it's crazy. I mean, it's running smooth, it's not like jerking, it's just the frame rate is quite low, which is not so great. But I think a graphics card update will improve that dramatically. Yeah, we'll go after this melee unit first. We'll send my general after their general. See these guys are getting on. See, these guys don't do much damage, but they're really, really good at not fleeing. Units that flee are just the biggest downfall in this entire game. Your units flee so easily. The camera's jerking out like crazy. Instead of engaging combat, our two generals are fighting out here. Mine's is absolutely battering the fuck out of them. Well, not too much, but he's doing a lot better. Maybe turn the volume down just a little bit more. I played with way worse graphics, don't worry about it. Yeah, I think it's just, I think it's because the stream and, as I've said like 10 times, but I think it's the stream and running the game is just absolutely battering my computer, so we'll take a look at that after the stream and see if we can get it looking a little bit better. But it's not jerky. I hate I don't mind a low frame rate, it's a jerky frame rate I can't handle. Right, they've won there. So these guys have managed to win that little skirmish here. And then we'll check over here. Whoa, another stream. Hello, I've never seen this game before, but it looks interesting. Yeah, this is one of my favourite games, Becca. This is Warhammer Total War 2, and it's a really good game. As I've been saying to Phantom, I'm struggling to get it running great just now, because I'm streaming it and I'm running it. I think it's just taking a lot out of my computer to do both. But it's fine, it's not too bad. Just had to lower the graphics a little bit and the frame rate's a bit low, but who cares? Hey Becca. Now we better bring these guys back in. And what we'll do is we'll lob our archers. Our archers have better range than their archers, so we will... Our gunners actually, we've got gunners and crossbow units. The elves obviously have the best archer units in the game, they're ridiculously good. There we go, one. Easy, see? Easy as that. So, yeah, it was extremely easy, as we predicted. So we deployed 521, which is barely anything, and we lost 120. They deployed 551, again, which is a really, really small amount of units, and lost 2/3 of their forces. But hey Becca, how's I hope you enjoyed the rest of your night playing Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight? Yeah, it was Dead by Daylight. Hope you enjoyed that. I just spent the night playing a bit more Dauntless and played a bit of Alien Isolation, and what else? I watched a few films, it was good. Had a nice night. And I woke up, I think I went to bed about 7 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up in the afternoon. And that's pretty much where I've been all day, just lying around doing nothing. So yeah, pretty easy fight to get us started. If there's any issues with the audio, by the way, just let me know. If my voice is too loud or too quiet, or the game audio is too loud or too quiet, just let me know. And we'll look into that. You might pick up the sound of Willow snoring, who's just snoring in the corner here. It appears the load screens are taking a little bit longer as well, which isn't great. There's nothing worse than just waiting at a load screen. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's not too bad. I'm really just doing this stream to trial this game and see how it goes on YouTube. Yeah, she's snoring really loud now. Yeah, these load screens are quite long as well. Usually it's a lot quicker than this. As I said, I think my PC is just going ballistic, try to keep up. There we go. Right, so you can either, it's been a decisive victory, you can either execute and loot the enemy, or you can drink to victory. Both have their advantages, but we're just going to execute them because your general gets more skill points or whatever it is for doing that.
Aye, I'll move.
Right. Right, so he's going to make it away, that's a bit annoying. So what we'll do is we'll recruit some more units, because what we're going to do is basically Cragnash's lair, which is over here. We want to take this, because that will give us a whole province. Will it? No, it won't. We have to take this one up here as well. But we want to start expanding because we only have one settlement, this big monstrosity here, built into the mountain. So we want to aim to take this settlement as soon as possible from the red-eye greenskins, and that won't be too easy, so we'll see how that goes. First, I'm going to recruit a few. How much have we got? We've got 5,500 gold. We're going to recruit a few more units, a few more of these bad boys, and oh, we've got this guy as well. Nice. Get him to join the army. We're going to build some buildings at our capital settlement as well. So different buildings give you different perks. Obviously, we've got you've got landmark buildings which can give you special units. You've got kind of military buildings, like we could build a siege workshop. I think I'm going to go for a siege workshop because I want to start being able to build catapults. Do you fight NPCs or can you also fight people? You can do both. You can do like single player campaigns, or you can do online campaigns. Sometimes, or you can play with people. Me and my friend play with each other quite a lot. Like he'll play one faction and I'll play a faction. And I think there's like 50 to 60 odd other factions in the game. So you just kind of try to take over the world together. It's quite exciting. But okay, so we're going to build, as I said, we're going to build a siege workshop, which will give us the ability to make catapults, which will be really handy for taking this settlement up here. This is just a small settlement, so it's not like a castle, it won't be like a siege, it'll just be like taking on enemy units. We also have technology to research. I think we'll maybe income from settlements, we'll improve our income. I like to get as much income from the dwarves as possible. That's one of the really, really good factors, is they can generate a lot of income from their mines. And this is perks for our leader. Because he won that battle, he gained experience. I think he was. A lot of factions. Yeah, it's ridiculous. There's so many. Like, the map's huge. Like, I'm just in this tiny little area here, as you see. Like, but the map just goes on for ages and ages. Like, this is a whole other continent. It's just crazy. There's so much going on at once. And basically, it's like, you know, once you've done everything you want to do, like I've now, don't know if you ever played the Civilization, but it's kind of like that. Once you've done everything you want to do, so I'm building a building, I'm recruiting units, I've won this battle, that's all I can do this turn. Then you just click finish turn, and then all the other factions take their turns. And this is all the other factions up here. Sorry, I'm just talking and talking and talking. I really like this game. I'm not very good at describing it, but I do really like this game. But thank you for showing an interest. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I really like this game. There's so much to it. It's just such a huge game. I think what I might do is, it's going to look really, really poopy, but I'm going to lower the graphics even further, just to get a better frame rate. I can't believe I'm doing this, but poopy graphics. We'll keep the textures up, and we'll keep the unit detail up to high. But other than that, I'm just going to drop everything because we're struggling to get absolutely everything looking great. That's fine. Just means the game's going to look a little bit muddy, but at least it'll perform better. Excuse me. And Willow is still snoring. Right, so now that that's fine. So now that all the other factions have taken their turn, it's our turn again. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's so loud. We're gonna maybe build up more forces, just a little bit more. In fact, what I'll do is I'll move them a bit further towards the enemy encampment, and then I'll build up more forces. Because we're going to need more if we want to take this settlement here, Cragnash's lair. It looks like he's actually just going to abandon that settlement. I think he knows it's going to be overrun, so he's probably... The AI in this game are quite intelligent, so he's probably going to head up here, because he knows this is a lost cause down here. So he's going to give me that and then build up a big army up here, which is going to be interesting. Right, so let's see how our siege workshop's coming along nicely. No, talk away, I appreciate you explaining so much. I've never really played these types of games since there wasn't many options for consoles. Yeah, no. When I was a kid, obviously, I had a computer, and I played games like this, but I really did want more of these on the PlayStation, and I think the only kind of game you got like this on the PlayStation was, you got Age of Empires 2, I think. And I believe Civilization's on the PlayStation as well, but other than that, you're really limited with these kind of games, which is a shame, because they do work with controllers as well. It's just a bit more awkward. Anyway, so down the bottom you've got your tabs here. You've got objectives, you've got diplomacy, where you can perform diplomatic acts with nearby factions. So there's a faction of dwarves just to the south. You can form a non-aggression pact. I don't think they'll go for it. No, I don't think they will. Dwarves are really, really stubborn. You got Ostermark up to the northwest. Vampires, which are just scum. You don't want to mess with them anyway. You got the greenskins. Right. And there's not really much we can do this turn either, because we're still constructing a building, and that's us still recruiting units, so I'm just going to click the end of turn. I'm curious to see if that tribe of greenskins just disappears there. I think he will. He's just going to fuck off up there. Yeah, he's away. He's just abandoning that Cragnash's lair there. That's good. We can take it. So we'll just head right to it. Oh, he's got a wee army settled up there. Yeah, so we'll be able to take this settlement the next turn. We can't move any further than that. It's kind of like a chessboard. There's only so far you can move in one turn. And we now have a siege workshop. So we can technically build catapults now, but not right now because we've just travelled all that distance. That's fine. End another turn. And that'll be us on turn 4 now. Excuse me, just slurping away. What's this? Technology research. Yeah, so we've unlocked some technology. Nice. So we're just going to attack this encampment. Because I think we've got enough to take it. Oh yeah, we've got enough to take that. Be nice if we had some catapults as well, maybe some more archers, but what are you going to do? Let's go, fight. So, they have a small, they've got some cavalry units, goblin wolf riders. That's the bad thing about the dwarves, they have no cavalry units, like no horses of any kind. Which can be a problem, but I find that it doesn't really matter because dwarves are so solid that they don't really need them. It just means chasing down units can be a problem. But if you've got like 10 catapults, then it's fine. And they've got 720 allies coming as well, so we'll see how that goes. I'm curious to see how bad this looks because I've lowered the graphics even further. It'll probably look like absolute poop. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad at all. Right, looks a bit muddy, but it's fine. We're getting a good frame rate, so. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to group all my crazed slayers together. These guys are just absolutely brutal. They never run away no matter what. They've got no armour, so they're weak as shit, but they just don't run away, which is really, really handy. And now we've got our light infantry, which we're going to line up. You want to spread your units because, like old military tactics from medieval times, the further you spread your units, it gives off the deception of having more units. Like if you're standing over here and you see a big massive line of units, then it looks like you've got thousands more than you actually do. And that works against the AI. So we're going to stretch our archers as well, put them behind them. And these battles get huge. Like, this is only like, this is less than 1,000 against 1,000. Like, pretty soon you have like tens of thousands fighting it out, getting big castles and stuff like that. So there's the settlement we're going to be taking in the background. And this is the defending force here. It looks like a lot, but these guys are weak as shit, so it's fine. They're regrouping, which is a bit annoying. Just means they're moving further away. The cowards. Okay, the graphics are quite bad, but it's fine. As long as we get the frame rate, that's all that matters. Right, so we're going to start. We're going to move our archers forward first. We'll pick off the back end of their lines. And we're going to move these guys. These guys can come in from the west here. As I said, sorry, I'm just really enthusiastic about this game. I just won't shut up the entire stream. I've been wanting to stream this for a long time. It's a shame that I can't get it running better on the stream as well, but it's fine. Let's see who their general is. Just some little limp dick goblin, that's fine. See, if we had catapults here, this would be perfect because they're all grouped together. They're all slammed into this tiny little area. And if you throw a catapult in here, not throw a catapult, but if a catapult throws a rock in here, you just take so many out at once. Here come our light infantry units. These guys suck, but these guys are okay. But these ones here, these miners, they're just terrible. But it's fine because they're cheap, and we don't have a lot of money in the early stages of the campaign, so. I really wish I had some catapults here. We'd have them half battered already by now. As I said, it looks like they've got 10 times more than me, but their forces are just so weak, it doesn't really matter. Right, we're going to stick our slayers in. Right. Archers first. And we'll put our captain in here. They've started firing on our units. Why have we not started firing yet? Yeah, we have. Our guns are so much better than their archers. And they're just going to batter into each other. Isn't that epic? Very cinematic, very well. Right. So we just need to make sure they're all engaging. And here our slayers have met their goblins, goblin wolves. Oh, see, they're just terrible. They're just going to get absolutely beaten. Yep, that's them half dead already. What a waste. Yeah, see, they're fleeing already. Once their banner it turns white. It's hard to tell sometimes, but once their banner turns white, that's them running off. They're done. They've lost so many units. Look at that one little charge. They lost nearly half their wolves in one charge. So hopefully these guys can win this little skirmish quickly and then come round and flank the rest of these units. An attack from the back is really, really effective in this game, especially if you have cavalry, which I don't. This is a big fight kicking off here. Just curious to see what the resolution's like in the stream. Is it holding up? It's maybe a wee bit blurry. It's not too bad. It's a bit blurry, but it's not too bad. Oh, I've got units running away. That's not good. We are still favourites to win. This little banner up here where my mouse cursor is, that means I'm favourites to win. Basically, the more the yellow the banner is, the more more likely I am to win. Although we have got units that are routing. These guys are about to run away because they're just massively outnumbered. But not for long, because I've got these guys running in for the back, and they will absolutely batter them. Hey man, Mercy sent some viewers your way. Mercy? Rich did. Hello, is that Rich Mary? Is that right? If that is, well, thank you. Cool accent, thank you very much. Thank you very much, yeah. It's a good old Scottish accent. Thanks for stopping by. Astaflabaf. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we're just playing some Total War. I'm trying to get the. I'm basically just testing out how the stream's going to run, because Total War games are an absolute nightmare to try and stream. But so far it seems to be not too bad. So thank you very much for stopping by. This is a game that I'm really enthusiastic about, so I'm glad to finally be streaming it. But I am expecting some technical issues, just because it's such a hard game to run. So I've got units running away all over the place, but it won't matter because my general is just too strong. Yeah, I think if you mean Mercy, if you mean Rich Mary, is that right? Yeah, I seen he put up a tweet the other day there. It might have actually been yesterday. He put up a tweet the other day saying to check out the channel. So that was really nice of him. If we are talking about Rich Mary's a great channel, D&D channel. One that I've been friends with for a very long time now, since pretty much the start of my channel and the start of his, I think. Yeah, just install this game for hard drive space, but it will still be fun to watch people play. For hard drive space, yeah. It's a great game. It's so good, and the third one's coming out soon. Like, you get people that obviously prefer the historical Total War games, but I just uninstalled it, right? Yeah. No, it is a really good game. It's not very well optimized, though. I will say that it's not well optimized at all. It just runs like shit, no matter what PC you've got. Mercy the Mad. Alright, okay. Mercy the Mad. Right, oh, sorry, I apologise. No, I meant Mercy the Mad. Alright, sorry, Mercy the Mad. Thank you very much, Mercy the Mad. I appreciate that. I thought you meant Rich Mary, because I know he put up a tweet the other day as well. Thank you very much, Mercy the Mad, for the Total War streamer. Oh. 2 seconds. Where did Mercy the Mad mention that? That's really good of them if they did that. Thank you very much. Total War streamer. Oh, well, thank you, Mercy the Mad. That's really good of you. I'm assuming if you're a Total War streamer, you've been much better at the game than I am, but still appreciated. We just need to take out the last of these goblins and we've won this fight. Mercy the Mad. Mercy the Mad stream. Oh yeah, YouTube, right, okay. Oh, Mercy the Mad with 10k. Oh right, he streams here and his YouTube just ended. Got a channel and makes videos. He's also a YouTube streamer. He just ended his stream and looked for some to host it. Oh well, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm just checking out the channel now. Bloody hell, that's a big channel. Didn't have to do that, but thank you very much. It's really good of you. There we go, we've won. Yeah, bloody hell, 10k subscribers and videos with 100,000 views. Wow. And that's a lot of Total War streams there. Wow. That's very nice. Thank you very much, Mercy the Mad. That's really good of you. Appreciate it. And welcome, guys. Welcome to the channel. This is a channel that I usually focus on Elder Scrolls. Actually, I'll give you a sub just now, Mercy the Mad. I always usually follow back. This is a channel that usually focuses on Elder Scrolls lore, but I like to live stream some videos sometimes. There we go, we won that. That wasn't very good at all. That was not good. We were outnumbered, but their units were much weaker than us. Hey man, can you say I can't give it any more, cat? Is that for the accuracy of the accent? I can't give it any more, Captain! There you go, a proper authentic Scottish accent. If you want any more shout outs in Scottish accents, just let me know. Any movies, you know, or Willie from The Simpsons, or I don't know, anything. So this is my first time ever actually. I've been playing this game religiously since it came out. I've been playing pretty much all Total War games religiously since I was a kid, but I've never actually streamed a Total War game before. So this is kind of a technical check to see if I can actually run the game properly while streaming, and it's proven to be a little bit more difficult than I thought, being able to stream the game and run it. It takes a lot out of my PC, but it's not too bad. Loading screens aren't too bad, everyone seems to be okay. How about Sean Connery? See, Sean Connery's accent is, I don't even know what that is. Obviously he's a national treasure, but yeah, I like Sean Connery. Let's see, is it Miss Moneypenny? Miss Moneypenny. I don't know. We don't all tolerate Sean Connery, I have to say. Someone is very popular today, Simon. Well, I wouldn't say too popular, but definitely I really appreciate this Mercy the Mad checking out the channel and giving me a little shout out. So definitely Phantom, if you want to go and check out Total War streams and gameplays, or I think he's a streamer, yeah, go and check out Mercy the Mad, man. Sounds like a nice guy. Right, so we've taken Cragnash's lair, so we're now nearly on this entire province. We've got one more to take, and it's just to the north here. And it's going to be a bit tricky, I always find it tricky pushing north up here. But if we build up a big enough army with catapults, we should be able to take it in about 4 turns, maybe 5 turns. But first we're going to unlock some, increase our public order, unlock some technology. And we will just let our units, sorry, I was thinking there. Just let our units build themselves back up again. I'm hoping these vampire rebel factions don't push any further into the mountains here. I'm hoping they just stay right here where they're not wanted. That would be very nice. And there's nothing we really can build in it. I don't know if I actually need that. I think I might destroy that and build something that I need more, maybe like a tool maker, because we're only bringing in 595 gold just now. If we could top that up to 700, that'd be nice. We actually did a Volkmar and a Grim roleplay a bit back. He shaved his head and peered out. It was hilarious. Alright, I'll need to check that out. Will do, but I will finish up here first. You can't get rid of me that easy. No, I'd never want rid of you, Phantom. Always enjoy your company, my good friend. Right. See what happens when you actually stream a new game for a change rather than just Dauntless all the time, Phantom. We can't have any more banter if I'm not here. That is true, you're the driving force. Especially last night, that was some really good banter last night. Right, so what we got? Scouting. We're going to go for the rune of speed first. Sorry if I don't read through all this during the stream. I've been playing this game so long that I know these off by heart and what they all achieve. I usually always focus on armour first for units. Right, so we've got Cragnash's lair, we've got Karak Karadrin, our capital. I'm hoping these vampires don't push into our borders. I hope they don't push into our land. I don't think they will, I think they're just there to be arseholes. And then once we built up an entire army, we'll push up north to take Kazid Urkilaz or something like that. But that'll be a few more turns away, so we've got a few more turns of doing very little. What we can do is we can go to the forge, and we can forge some slightly better weapons and armours. We'll focus on armours first. You get this by completing grudges, which are our quests for dwarves. And once you've crafted them, you can equip them onto your generals and your kings. So, details, and he's only got basic armour, and now we can put the miner's helm onto him. And that's all he's really got so far. Becca's an essential part of the group too. Yeah, I've always said you, Becca and Silverian are definitely the driving force of this channel. Always have been. Since the early days. You know, I'm going to group these guys together because they're weak as shit. And it just means it gets rid of a block, so what we'll do is we'll build... I'm going to go all out. We're going to build 3 catapults, 1 more Slayer unit, and 2 more miners. And that shouldn't put us too far into debt. Turnover. Oh. I'm honoured, Phantom Lol, still here, just observing since I know nothing about the game. The war cries have been making me chuckle. Yeah. Oh wait, he's getting a bit close for comfort. The goblin war cries are hilarious. They just shout abuse in a really chavvy English accent. It's quite funny. See, these guys are sitting right outside my settlement. I don't think they're going to attack though. I think they're just sitting there to be annoying and spread, you know, just to affect my public order of the settlement. I don't think they're going to attack. I've just got a feeling. So I'm not going to attack back, because I don't want to weaken my units. Yeah, so we can build a cinnabar mining pit. That will bring in 100 income extra a turn. That'll be handy. So we'll go for that. Add a mod to undo the nerf to Ulgrim's faction ability Journey's End. Sets it back to 50% instead of 75%. Alright. Oh, I didn't know about that mod. It's been a while since I actually downloaded a mod for a Total War game. I think the last one was probably the Third Age for Medieval Total War. I've never actually downloaded a mod for Warhammer 2. So that would be interesting to maybe do that one day. I don't actually know what the modding community is like for this game. I've never actually checked it. I don't know how vast it is. That's not like you at all. Where's all the chatter? It's because it's, yeah, she said, a game that she's not familiar with, so poor thing's just like, yeah, what are we doing here? Right, so another turn. There's nothing much more we can do this turn. I'm really hoping them vampires just pass me by. If they attack, it's just going to be an inconvenience. I don't know if they're strong enough to beat me, but... And I don't want to make enemies with anyone other than, you know, I have to. I kept getting absolutely pummeled in this game on medium and hard difficulty, and I couldn't work out why. Yeah, they're not going to stay too long because they're suffering from attrition. But I kept getting absolutely battered in this game. I couldn't work out what it was, but it's because I kept going to war with too many factions. I find that being very peaceful and very polite to the nearby factions goes a hell of a long way. You just get absolutely battered. The AI in this game is just way too smart. Right, so there's nothing we can build just now. There are some good Warhammer 2 mods like reload animations and other things just don't flavour. If you don't want to rebalance the game, it's just your choice. There's thousands of mods in the Steam Workshop. Yeah, I'm going to have to check that out one day, especially with Warhammer 3 coming out. I might just have a playthrough with the mods. I do enjoy downloading mods. I do it a lot for the Elder Scrolls, and I did it a lot for Medieval 2, but I've never done it for this game, so yeah, new units and everything, yeah. That'd be quite interesting. Yeah, it does get a bit tedious, especially with the Empire. I find that the Empire units are really dull. Like, their armour's just a bit shit. So it would be interesting to check that out. Right, we don't want to make too much because we are teetering on the edge of debt. So we'll go 3 more units of miners. And that'll do it. Yeah, if I notice nothing about something, I prefer to say quietly, learn so I can add my 2 cents when I'm more familiar. Yeah, well, I just appreciate you being here, Becca. You don't feel like you have to say anything or do have to say anything. I'm not bothered. Just you enjoy your night. Don't worry about speaking or anything. Yeah, we've unlocked another technology, which is Public Order +1, which is handy because our Public Order was pretty low. So the next, again, we're just going to focus on income. So we're going to go Dwarf Treasures, which boosts our income on settlement buildings to 10%, which is really handy. I'm going to give it one more turn before we push up north because I want these units to be as strong as possible, and I'm hoping these vampires just disappear. I hope they just fuck off, you know. There's a good mod that adds right-clinned foot knights, heavy armoured infantry, and sword and shield halberds, or repeater handguns, lots of armour. That's good because, as I said, I like playing as the Empire, but I just find them really boring to play as. You know, they're, until you reach pretty much the end game of your technology tree, you're kind of stuck with just really poopy looking units, you know. In Three Kingdoms, I would always focus on upgrading my home province and strengthening my forces before attacking other factions. Best to shore up from home front. Yeah, definitely. I agree with that, Phantom. I used to do the same in Total War, especially because I played as Scotland and they were, you know, pretty weak. A very defensive faction. This game, I find that you struggle to build up anything until you've expanded a little bit, because settlements come in threes. So you've got this settlement is only 1/3 of this province, and you can only really start building up and generating some decent money until you've got the entire province. But Astaf Labaf, thank you very much for the advice and contributing to the chat. I really appreciate that. I think we'll go one more turn and we'll push up north and take this final settlement, and hopefully we've got enough to take it. I feel like they're going to have like 3 full armies up there, so we'll see how that goes. I should probably scout ahead, but whatever. Do you still play Three Kingdoms, Phantom, or is that just a thing of the past? Or alright. I know it's foolish to leave this unguarded, but I don't think they're going to attack, so it's fine. It's a bit risk. Bit of a risk, sorry, not bit of risk. Right, so we're going to push up north. We'll find out what we're up against. Oh yeah, we could take that, we could take that. Right, so we've got... Well, it might be a bit trickier than I thought. A fuck ton of goblins. Goblins, goblins, goblins. And a settlement garrison. We might manage, it'll be tricky though. So we're pushing up to this settlement here. Next time you do an Empire campaign, get the No Statue of Sigmar mod. Removes anything annoying map, that's annoying map from the game. Oh, that's handy. No Statue of Sigmar mod. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Astaf, we'll call you Astaf. That's really handy. Okay, let's just wait this turn. It'd be actually handy if they came out to meet me on the battlefield, because we'd obviously stand a better chance against just the two factions, the two armies. Yeah, I still play. I use some mods to add new units or make it more difficult. AI is predictable in the vanilla game. Yeah, I found the same with older Total War games as well. They were really predictable, which is a shame because they were such good games. Oh god, yeah, we're getting beat here. Ah, shit. It's saying we're getting beat. I don't know. They've just got tons and tons and tons and tons of goblins. Okay, so this is going to be a battle that's going to be really tricky. I probably should have recruited a second army before heading up. But it's fine. What we'll do is we'll fight it, and... They've got like several thousand. Well, we have to fight it, so we're going to fight it. Let's go. Sorry for the typos. Typos are very common. It's alright, don't worry, man. I don't care. Cold coffee. Yeah. Right. So they've got, it doesn't tell me just now, but I'm reckoning they've got like nearly 2,000. I'm sitting at probably about 1,000, so they've basically got twice as many units as me. Most of them are lightweight goblins, so but then my units are really weak as shit as well, so I don't know, the computer thinks I'm going to get beat here. I think I've got a really good chance. What I might do is I might position myself as far away as possible. This is going to be quite a tricky fight. Yeah, I'm going to... Oh, I don't know. Right, what I might do... It's tricky, I don't know. You probably win this. Your miners can tank from the front, flank with slayers and crossbows, use lord to and runesmith to distract. Yeah. I don't know why they're saying it's going to be so difficult. I'm just worried in case all my units flee at the same time. I think that's going to be my letdown, in case they're just overwhelmed by the number of enemy units. I might... Yeah, so what I might do... I don't know if this will work. Remember, I've never claimed to be great at this game, so I'm not expecting amazing things, but we'll see. So we'll stretch these guys out. We're going to go here, because we can split their units with that rock there. Sit in the corner and watch them rout. I was thinking that. And I could use the trees to hide some units as well. I'm going to use that rock. Alright, okay, we'll try this corner tactic. Right, okay. Camera's a bit funky in this corner, that's the only problem. Sit in the corner and watch them rout. Alright. Okay. Right, I've got an idea. So we'll put them here, okay? Stretch them out along this corner here. It's a bit of a weird tactic. But this rock will be handy, and we can hide some units in these trees here. There really isn't much to hide behind. Put him here. Put him here. We'll hide some slayers in the woods. Oh, we can't put them here, we'll put them there. Are they hiding? Oh, we had them. Right, we'll hide these 2 units of slayers in the woods, and I'll put 3 units of slayers in the woods here. And our heavies on the other side. Put them up here, just to piss off some of the units. Archers in front just now. And a butt ton of artillery in the back here. Weaken the front line with grudge throwers so your miners can flank with the slayers. Weaken your front. Go wide. Weaken the front. Yeah, I'm just going to absolutely pelt them with the grudge throwers. They're really quite good considering how cheap they are. Ungrim and the Rumscum can tank some damages while your crossbows unleash. Yeah, I wish I had more archers, that's the only problem. We've only got two units of archers because I don't have a barracks built. Blob them. Blob them up, I like that. Right, let's go for it. Yeah, I'm really hoping that front line holds. I'll pull them behind the front line eventually. We don't want our archers to reach these slayers because they'll just annihilate them. So I might just have to pull them behind. Yeah, I think I'll pull them behind. Right. Blob them up, I like that. I'm going to start using that more often. Blob them up. Alright, hopefully they'll be in range soon. We'll speed up time a little bit. There we go. We're going to blob them up now. Oh, it's beautiful. Even in low graphics, it's beautiful. Look at the damage. That's them lost a third of their units already. A third of their health for those units already. It's just the sheer quantity of them is going to be the problem. Right, just keep battering away, keep battering away. Thanks for your advice, everyone. As I said, I've never claimed to be great at this game. I've always been quite average at it. Oh yeah, got this damage. There we are. Nearly got one unit routing already. Their general's a mage, that's going to be annoying. He did nothing there anyway, so it's fine. Right, they're getting blobbed. Nearly fleeing already. And I'll get my archers once they're in range. Yep, get them to fire at their archer units. Oh, we're doing so much damage, it's beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Snipe the Lord with your handgunners if you can. Yeah, that's what I think I'll probably end up having to do once they're in range. I'm going to pull the archers back a wee bit just now. And I'm going to... I might just put these in defensive mode. I'm not going to push forward. I'm just going to sit back. And I can catch them off guard with my slayers. Oh, they know who to go for. I'm going to pull these guys behind. Snipe the Lord. Yeah, we'll be sniping that Lord. Take off skirmish mode and get him to shoot. Right, charge these guys in. We'll put these guys right around the back. So they're just going to stand there, face the front line. I need to pull my archers back just a wee bit. It's just these miners just really suck ass, that's the problem. Wait, where's my general? I'm not even using my general. I should be using my general. Get in there, come on. Right, so we can now flank with my slayers. Wait, we'll get them a bit further round. Sorry, I'm just monologuing. I'm just talking to myself. I do that a lot on the stream to the newcomers. I do apologise. Right, these guys can charge into the back here. We'll get these guys to jump in here. There we go. Is anyone not fighting? I think everyone's fighting. Yep, we're good. Surprised the line's held so well. Usually it caves in. The dwarves are just a bit braver than men, I think. Right, we need archers focusing on their general now, I think. Oops, didn't mean that. Oh, here comes the second army. I'll get my grudge throwers to focus on them. Got units starting to break. That's a problem. But they're breaking at this side, so that's perfect. We can just push in from the side here. If we had more archers, this would have been won already. Why are they not firing? Any runesmith abilities? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We're so early in the game, man, that we've just we've got the bare minimum really. Barely any archers. Really primitive units. But we are getting the better of them, I think. Because they're caving in for this side, which is really handy. So I'm hoping they just start folding in here. Our archers seem to be doing very little though against that general. Just a bit annoying. I think he's quite a good general. That's what the problem we're facing. Yeah. We got anything left in here? Yep, we do. Too many units doing nothing. Right, weaken them in here. Grudge throwers on gobble archers. Yeah, it's the problem's getting the grudge throwers to turn in time. They're taking their time. I think I've pushed them a bit too far forward. They've not got that many archers left though, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. There's units standing there doing nothing. These guys are routed, not that they'll achieve much. Got more units withdrawn, which isn't good. Crossbows won't do well against the general, you have to use handgunners against them. I'm trying to use crossbows and handgunners against them. I think he's got quite a lot of HP. Or a mage as well. He's such a small target that the grudge throwers would be a waste of time against him as well. Oh, my general's nearly dead, shit. Better pull him back a wee bit. Send my captain in there. This is probably... Oh no, he's nearly dead. Oh no. Let's pull back. That's an issue. I didn't take into account how low my general's health was, and now he's nearly dead. That would just ruin the entire battle for me. Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, we're starting to lose now. I knew this would happen. These guys are just pinned in by so many goblins. Right, let's get these guys in here. Oh no, we're losing. Yeah, I kind of figured this was going to happen. Not to worry though, it's not the end of the world. Your runesmith has rune of speed, I think. He's routing anyway. He didn't have any special abilities though, that was the issue. He's just had nothing because he's not been upgraded at all. Extra melee attack. Yep, this is a lost cause, I think. We'll have to come at them again. Ah, well fought. I mean, it's one of them ones that I've probably won before many times, but with such primitive units, it's just a tricky one. Speed up time a little bit. See if there's any way coming back from this. I don't think so. Unless I could kill the general, which I doubt. Oh, he's fleeing. If we could kill that general, that'd be helpful, but my dwarf's too stumpy and slow. Yeah, we've lost. Sorry guys, that was not a good showing at all. But it's fine, we'll get them again. Is this on legendary difficult? No, it's on very hard, and then I've got chaos on legendary. Normal play on very hard. Yeah, I like to kind of go with not very hard. I like a challenge, but legendary is just, it's too much for me. I just can't really keep up with that. And this guy's just going to fight until he's dead. There we go. A valiant defeat, but a defeat nonetheless. Not very good. Sorry guys. To be fair, they had 3,000 deployed, so. It's all these miners, they're just a waste of space, they're just so poor. Right, so we'll build up another army and go again. I think all they can really recruit now anyway is goblins, so they're not going to be too much of a threat. Because they've only got the one settlement left. But I'm going to have to take them out quickly because they spawn these guys so quickly. They're so quick to spawn. Getting a bit warm in here now. That'll be my PC heating up. Yeah, miners with blasting charges would have worked, sure. Yeah, definitely. Like, it would have been ridiculous if I had their blasting charges. The Slayers, like, they kill so much. Like, the Slayers are really, really effective, but they just die so quickly as well, you know, and once they're gone, they're gone. They don't rally or anything because they fight to the death. These miners were just useless. The grudge throwers, look, they killed about 250 each. But we'll come again. Not to worry. I wish I took out their general before the end of the fight though. We'll need to move quickly because they're going to build up armies really, really quick. Right, Lord. Just going to recruit this guy for now. Stick him in here. And we'll just spam Slayers with no money. With no money. We'll start with miners. Yeah. You know what, we'll just double down on miners as well just now. We'll bring in 2.5 grand this turn. That'll give us a wee bit more money. See, these vampires are just lingering here. I don't think they're actually going to do anything. Although I don't want to speak too soon. Yeah, they've buggered off. That's good. Hopefully, actually, the greenskins scrap with them. I'll weaken them a little bit. I'm gonna go for leadership. Right. We'll focus on Slayers this time. Wait, what? Why are they so? Jeez, they're expensive. Have they always been that expensive? Right, I'll recruit 3 of these guys. They are expensive. Let's see if there's anything else we can do just now. Not really. I'm going to put up our diplomacy a little bit, and then see if we can mooch some money off the nearby factions. It's a bit early in the game for mooching money, but it's fine. We're weak as shit just now. We really don't have much. The other factions always know it. There we are. Raiding by Arc Facey Smasher. So they've started raiding, that's great. What does he have? Just goblins and generals and things like that. Can I afford 3? Yes, I can. There's not even any point to that, we might as well just boom, boom, boom. Within 2 turns we should build up a half decent force again. We can get rid of this guy here. This is the annoying part. If you don't take the third settlement in the one go, it just makes the whole game just a wee bit trickier. They're taking 102 gold off as a turn, which is not good. What's the point in that? I'm just going to auto-resolve that one. We'll improve our growth. We need that just now more. That was a surprising move. I didn't think he'd do that. Greenskins can be quite brainless at times though. He's just slowed our progression a little bit. That's fine. Any slayers and regiments of renown? I don't think so. Oh, there is. I apologise. It's just the cost though. What I'll do, thank you very much for reminding me of that. What I'll do is I'll recruit them at the last minute just to keep the the turn cost down. Thank you for reminding me, I forgot about that. And we'll go 3 more of these guys, we'll go 1 more Slayer, 2 more of them. And good shout, what we'll do is we'll leave that just now and then we'll recruit those Slayers at the very last minute just to save money. We'll stick him in full plate armour. We'll get this turn over with. They're just going to keep building huge amounts of goblins, but what they've done is they've went and charged their general in a brainless attack. I don't know why. They've just lost their general for no reason at all. So they might be a bit weaker, so that's helpful. Need to wait for our general coming back as well. Right, we'll go 1 more turn and then we'll recruit those surplus units and then we'll dive in again, see if we can win. Recruitment cost of collar. We don't have any tool makers, so there's no point to that. And again, we'll improve our diplomatic relations. Let's see who we've got nearby. Absolutely nothing because we're so weak. But yeah, this is stuff. This is a very hard playthrough. I always like to stick chaos on legendary, because it's ridiculous when chaos come in. I like the high risk. Right, this should maybe be enough. Maybe we'll see what they got. Is our general back yet? He is.
I must fulfill my slayer oath.
Do so. For God's sake. Sometimes the switching of units can be a bit tricky.
Yes, my oath is intact.
Give him complete control of the army.
Yes,
and then we'll recruit some more. We'll have 2 armies, that's what we'll do. We don't need that, we need him. And we'll just give him an army of miners. What's that? Oh, that's them bloody Vikings, vampires again. Just spam the miners, that's fine. Oh no, we don't want to spam miners because we can recruit those slayers. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself, folks, just ignore me. Faction encountered, the mainland dwarven faction. And the vampires, Sylvania are just going to war with everyone. They're just kicking off. Clanferic, so it's not like they've took on allies, they're just been arseholes, pretty much. Right, so let's see where this is going to take us. Right, that's a bit annoying. I really want these guys out of the way. Can we get around them? Yeah, we can. That's fine.
This may work.
Oh, how have they built that up already? That's ridiculous. I'm going to be losing a lot of money. Right. Let's go. Use second army as ambush bait. I missed that chance. Yeah, we'll do that next turn. I'll maybe actually... I was thinking of putting them underground to the other side, but that won't really achieve much. See, the thing is, they've got a lot of units, but again, it's just those useless goblin units. So... Oh, for God's sake. Fucking hell. I'll have to start again. Right, I think I'll probably end the stream here, because I'm not going to have time to... That's been an hour and a half already. I'm not going to have time to build up a second army. But I'll probably stream this again tomorrow night. Hopefully I'll be performing a little bit better than that. Chaos is stirring. Yeah, we'll probably end the stream there because it's been an hour and a half already and I've got things to do. But no, I've quite enjoyed this. Don't worry, I will improve on the gameplay a little bit, hopefully. But no, thank you to Mercy the Mad for the shout out, and to the new people that have popped along, to Ask Daff Labaff and to Operatorate, and we've had trusty old Phantom and Becca as well, and who else? Nia, briefly, and Ahsoka. So yeah, thank you to everyone that stopped by. I'm not going to push any further because I've got things to do, and I'm not doing too well just now anyway. But no, I've quite enjoyed streaming this. It's a game that I'm really passionate about. I'm not very good at, mind you, but it's a game I'm very passionate about, so we'll see how we get on. But yeah, thank you to everyone who stopped by, and this is a perfect place to end the stream, and I'll speak to you later. See ya.